That's good. Lots of jumping piece. So we'll get started anyway. So we'll start off with Dwarfie Stane. So some very good ones here. Where are we at? Boom. So you've got the Rhino Cardinals, 185 against 159 for the Cork Red Army. The Gloucester Wolfpack, 179.88 against... I've just removed them, but it's the Peterhead Bloody Jets, 121.53. The Clemson Marines, 177.91 against the Birmingham Patriots, 254.59. Here was the big tie of the game, tie of the week. Plymouth Assassins, 220 against the Bangham Sharks, 235.41. And the Newcastle Magpies, 141.85 against 165.85 Q Kings. The Forward Patriots, 174.96 against the Trinity Flyers, losing again, 152.58. So here's just how the final standings. The top six was the Birmingham Patriots, 10-4. The Trinity Flyers at 9-5, despite a 3-game losing streak. 5-game win streak for the Birmingham Patriots. Gloucester Wolfpack at 8-6. The Cork Red Army 8-6. Bangham Sharks at 7-7 after being 3-7. Newcastle Magpies 7-7. And Pure Adams 7-7. He finished with 23 points behind the Newcastle Magpies. Hugh Kings also at 7-7. Rhino Cardinals at 7-7. Clemson Marines at 6-8. Forward Patriots at 6-8, and obviously the Blue Team Texans, who are no longer with us, at 2-12. So
all very tight, Johnny. All very tight in the end, and the win from the Bangham Sharks that got them into the playoffs, so they'll be delighted with that. And it was unlucky for the Plymouth Assassins to lose that game with 220 odd points, but and it's cost them a spot in the playoffs, which is a bit harsh for them, But great win for Bangham Sharks, and it's nice to take that win and run into the playoffs.
Vladimir Gibbs helped them. The on-off Higgins getting 30 points. But he's out this week.
Yeah, good call. So. Good call playing Devon Neal as well. He's with Kamara being out. It wasn't enough, obviously, but yeah, it was very much a good call. Not even the best team in Plymouth.
Arthur's on fire this afternoon. Arthur, how did Plymouth got on yesterday? I forgot to check. I know you were at a game with your boys, so I'm not winding you up if you lost. I just don't know what the score was.
So yeah, Chris Olave's been the problem there. Really, he didn't do too well this week, and that's kind of where this one's been lost. Burrow on the bench, a bit harsh.
And Love on the bench.
You get Jordan Love and Burrow on the bench. What chance have you got picking the right one?
I know.
Pittman there on the bench was a good call, but yeah, it's unfortunate. There's nothing there that jumps out to say that was really, really stupid and a daft call. That was the right team was played. It just in the end wasn't enough. And it was good enough for the Bangham Sharks to jump into the playoffs and give them that assures their promotion now. So well done, John.
Yep. I like to say, Adam, you can still finish in the top two and get a promotion too. You've got a buy-in this week, so you only have to win one game. So it's not the bad way. The way you've been playing, you should get the one game, which is quite good. 25, 3 in a row.
The Birmingham Patriots there in the Trinity Flyers, that's them got the buys for the playoffs now, Johnny. So they've only got 2 games left that they need to win. That's always a nice wee bonus. And of course, it's promotion for all the top 6. So well done to the Gloucester Wolfpacks and the Cork Red Army too. They've made it in along with the Newcastle Magpies, all going to be playing in the 3rd division next year.
It is. Here's how the players are looking. So we'll go to the. Want to see this? Do you want to see the games?
Yeah, let's see this first, and then we'll look at each game to see where we are. So, Cork Red Army there are sitting with they're up against Bangham Sharks. So that's quite a big one. That's going to be a tight game, and it seems to have had a big start already. Yeah, let's go up to the games, Johnny. The games are easier. We can see the team names better.
Yeah, there you go. So we go.
So yeah, let's see that Cork Red Army. Let's see what their start's been made of, because there was quite a lot of points scored on Thursday night, but there was also quite a few disappointments on Thursday night as well.
Well, there was 3 players out. That caught a few people out on Thursday night with the defenders being out. But yeah, 37 points for Cousins.
Yeah, I mean that was massive, you know, and it's and a 0 pointer down there for T Smith, so that is very much not a good start for the Bangham Sharks. The it's not looking good for you know you just can't have those outs. You know, there's T Higgins sitting out as well. He'll need to bring in who's he got on the bench to bring in there? Then Johnny Velli, I guess,
Belly
could
or
bring
Washington, maybe.
he could bring
One
in
of those
Mooney. I
two.
mean, oh no, you can't bring in Mooney.
He's
Sorry,
already
he's just
played.
played. So yeah, I mean, do you bring
He
in
picked, he
Huge
picked,
against the Chiefs? I don't think so. I don't think you can do
so
that. So yeah, there's got to be done for Sean. Couple hours to go. Sean, get on it, sir.
I know he picked up Schweitzer as well, but too late because obviously he can't swap out the players already played. Then the other one,
The
Newcastle
other playoff game is Newcastle Magpies are off to flying as well. Mike Evans, that was a big call to put him straight back in. First game back from injury, but it's paid off with 26 points. He had a great game.
Well, he did. He covered his bases though because he had Shahid as a backup if he didn't play. So you don't have to
Yeah,
stay
the
up and
thing
watch
is,
the games. That's good.
he was always going to cut up. It was how many snap counts was he going to get? Was he going to be on a snap count? You know, that was always a bigger question, but he was always going to shoot up there. So yeah,
Some
but
great,
it worked in his favour. He played and he played very well. He got 26 points, and
did
he's
some
got a
great
nice
catches as
restart
well.
from Bates here as well.
Another one out. Another Tampa Bay defender out with 0 points.
Yeah, I
Tampa
seen
Bay
Dennis was out because I had him in a league, so I had to get rid of him. But yeah, that's not a good start for the Gloucestershire Woolpack. So I would very much say that the Newcastle Magpies are favourite there, and Cock Red Army they're looking very much favourites. But there's a long way to go still. You know, it's only Sunday. We've only had one game, and provided they change their teams around, they'll still get every chance of coming back this afternoon.
So Rhino Cardinals are basically got a bye because they're supposed to be playing. So the only other game playing is the Clemson Marines against the Fullwood Patriots. It could be a close one, but that's just playing for promotion now.
That's just playing for and of course they still are playing for promotion. Let's not forget that they are still playing for promotion. It is still on for them, you know. So
only this
but there
year.
is no relegation, obviously, from Division 4. So the ones who are out of it are really